Hi there, everyone. It's generally accepted that when you're chazan, you wear a tallis. You wear a tallis because it's kvod hatzibur. It shows respect for the congregation. That you add a piece of clothing to your regular clothing. When you daven, you wear appropriate clothing, and when you're a chazan, you add a piece of clothing to show respect for the tzibur. That's usually the custom at Shachris and at Mincha. Regarding Ma'ariv, there's different customs simply because at night there's a machlokes if you can make a bracha on a tallis. Some say that ultimately you can't because it's night, and some say no, you can because the tallis is actually something you wear during the day. The only time you don't make a bracha is if you wear pajamas or something that's designated for the night. Because of that machlokes, there's different customs what to do at Ma'ariv. However, I believe that it's commonly accepted that on Friday night the chazan does wear the tallis. Well, the situation aroused, not earth-shattering, but something to learn from, where a chazan was a chazan, put on the tallis before Kabbalat Shabbat, and right after Ma'ariv took it off. And then someone said, "Hey, you forgot ADON OLAM." "Oh, I'm sorry," he put back the tallis, and he led the congregation in ADON OLAM. I find that to be problematic for the following reason. If you put on a tallis at night, as I said, it's questionable if you can make a bracha. Therefore, when it's a commonly accepted custom to put on a tallis, mishum kvod hatzibur, then you'll take a stand, you'll put it on without a bracha. But if there isn't a custom to wear it, namely at ADON OLAM per se, then I don't think you have to obligate yourself to put yourself in a situation where you may or may not have to make a bracha. And therefore, I believe that if indeed the chazan took off his tallis prior to ADON OLAM, he shouldn't put it back on then, simply because he'll get into that suffix, does he make a bracha or not? From this perspective, I think it's important to remind everyone that as we're getting close to slichot, and some of us are already in the time of slichot, when you say slichot at night, it's extremely important that you don't take a tallis of the congregation, because that one you may have to make a bracha on. But in order to avoid a machlokes, the Magen Avram and the Taz and others say, take a tallis that belongs to someone, because a borrowed tallis for sure doesn't need a bracha, and therefore at night you don't have any worries. So to sum up, if you have a tallis on and that's the custom, better not to make a bracha at night, but no obligation to put yourself in that situation where there isn't a strong custom. And at slichos, better idea to use a borrowed tallis, not a tallis of the shul. Have a wonderful day.